What's up, YouTubers? This is the Stick Figure Picker, and I have a collective haul video. All the stuff that you're going to see today comes from a flea market, thrift store, and an antique store. We hit Antique Crossroads up in Hagerstown, Maryland. For those of you who don't know, Deanna Moyers, aka Vintage Touch. If you don't know who she is, I'll link her down below. She has an antique booth there, and we just decided to visit there because we were going to have I think it was an offer-up deal that we had, but unfortunately it caved, so we couldn't do it because the person never showed up, which is very sleazy. Anyway, back on a more positive note, got some stuff for you. Some of the items you're going to see, I did pay up a little bit more than I usually would, but it's for me to keep, it's not to sell. I got a few items that I'm going to be reselling here, and I hope you guys will enjoy. I'm going to try to go in the order in when I got it. So the very first item that I want to show you today, while it may not be vintage, the subject matter is The $1 Million Mermaid. It's Esther Williams' autobiography, which came out in 1999. I love this book. I'm only on chapter 3, but I've loved reading it so far. I got this for 25 cents, and if you can see in here, the original price was 26 bucks back in 1999. Would I ever pay that for a book of this nature? Absolutely not. So this was on a 4 for $1 table. I had to buy 4 things in order to get the 4 for $1 deal. They wouldn't sell me stuff if I bought 3 things for 75 cents. They just wanted 4 for $1, so I grabbed 4 random things just to get this book. So I'm really happy about that. And it is a little damaged, but I'll take it for what it is because it was only a quarter. And it's the dust covers on it. The pages are intact. It's like it was never ever read. So that was great on my part. Shouldn't have had this stuff put up so far away. Alright. Now this was, I would say, an exceptional pickup because the lampshade is well worth it. This lamp cost me 20 bucks. That does seem like a lot considering I absolutely hate the base of it. So, and the cord is really, really beat up on it. So this lamp is probably just going to be a chuck, which I don't have a problem with because I can put the shade on my lamp that I have on my nightstand now. I love the 2-tiered look. That's a total mid-century vibe. I absolutely love it. I thought the $20 was worth it. So if you really want to piece it out, 10 for the shade, 10 for the base. Get rid of the base. I'm still stuck in it for 20, but I don't care. I love it. So that was it from the flea market. From the thrift store, I managed to snag this really, really awesome Mustache Mug. I assume it's probably from the 1960s or the 1970s with the 20s theme. You know, all the mustaches and stuff. I'm not exactly sure what this is going to bring because there are so many of them out there. But I think this one might hold a little bit more value just because it has a 20s inspired look to it. As you can see, the price was $1.99, but it was 20% off, so I paid $1.61 for this. Great deal on my part. And it's not cracked or anything. The graphics on it are fantastic. Probably going to list that for $16.99 or best offer. I think someone will buy that and put that in their collection. Alright, you all know that I am not one to pick up items that are not, or show items in my videos that are not necessarily vintage, but sometimes I find something that I think is worth so much money, well not so much money, but worth more than what I paid for them, so I had to show these to you. So I managed to pick up a bunch of Needlepoint Kits, and Heather from the Paper Castle is constantly talking about picking these up. With my rewards membership for Goodwill, I got these for $1.79 each. This one, for some odd reason, I think is going to make me a lot of money. Or more than what I paid for it, of course. Because look at all the detailing that it takes to make this. I mean, this is definitely something I think might be worth putting on around maybe after Thanksgiving or maybe even late October. Again, $1.79. I apologize, guys. Flash went out again. So I got that one, and then I got this Dimensions one, as you can see here. Again, never opened, brand new and sealed. I like the snowman on it, but I can't do anything with it. And then these ones are bell pulls, and this one's another stocking. Teared at the top, but I think everything's in there. And then this one is a bell pull. I did scan them for Amazon. Some of these didn't come up. Only one of them that I bought came up. So any of you have any price suggestions for me? Leave them in the comments below because honestly, you can't find that exact one on eBay. And honestly, so I think some of them you can, but not entirely. You can find the exact same one. Alright, now we're going to get to the antique store stuff, and I do apologize if my flash went out. I hate when that happens. Hopefully, when I get my webcam, which I'm watching on eBay by Logitech, which is supposed to be a great name brand, they're asking $35 for it. Hopefully I'll be able to sit in front of the camera again, because I hate my webcam on my computer. I mean, let's just be real, I can't stand it. It's fuzzy, it's just not good. Okay, so I guess I'll start off with this item here. This is a 1955 Esquire magazine. This I did pay up for. Let me see if I can find the price. If you guys can see, like, right up there, or if you guys can't see that, it does say $9.95. I did pay up on this. The only reason that I did pay up on it is because, let me see, the centerfold was intact, no issues whatsoever. Actually, I take that back, there's a bit of an issue. But look who it is. Let me put it down so you guys can see it. Ugh. So we have Miss Gina Lollobrigida. She was another icon in Italy during the 40s and 50s. That centerfold is complete. I might take that out and frame it. I don't know what I'm going to do. The magazine's not all that interesting to me, so I might just get rid of the magazine, or I'll have to flip through it again and see what it's like in there. But I love Gina Lollobrigida. Having Italian blood in me, she's my queen. Okay. I guess I'll get to the bigger item. Let me move over here for you guys. Sorry. That way it's easier for you guys to see what I've picked up and I don't have to reach over so much. Alright, if you can see right there, I'm not going to go over and pick it up, but I managed to find this 1952 movie poster with Rosalind Russell and Paul Douglas and Marie Wilson. Never Wave at a Whack. I really, 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 really like the art on this. Ooh, that's bad. So if you can see, there's a, someone in the Navy, and then there's like this, I guess you could say, pin-up-y looking girl. This movie poster was $19. I thought that was a really, really good deal. I did not see this one on eBay, so I think if I do ever have to sell this in the future, I can. The way you can tell that the movie posters are original is if you look at the bottom and it says copyright 1952, property of such and such company, USA. Also, if the movie poster was folded as opposed to rolled up, that's also a clear indication of authentic movie posters from back in the day. So that's that. Alright, down here I got some smaller items. I got this awesome 70s smiley face shot glass. That was $1.74. Probably something I could pick up at a flea market for 50 cents, but I think $1 is still fair because it is glass and it's got smiley faces on it. You all know how kitschy I am, especially with items like this. This was exceptionally cool. I did hesitate to get it at first, but this is a really cool, I would say this is probably from the 30s or the 40s, a tin mirror. And it's got a girl in it dressed in 30s or 40s attire. This was a bit much. I did pay $24 for this. However, this is not for resale. This is for myself. And I'm really, really excited to hang this up. I did see one of these at an antique show one time, and they wanted like $50 for it. So, to get it for a little over half off, I thought that was a great deal. And this one is much better than the other one. I love the art in here. And it is a tin mirror. I don't think there's glass in it. Or maybe there is. I can't tell. But yeah, definitely a very, very cool piece. I absolutely love it. Alright, last item is a Pinup Calendar. This one mall, I'm telling you, has great deals on some of their stuff. There are some booths that are discounted, and they have great prices on their items, be whatever it is. So, it does say 1965, but I think this was old stock calendar stuff, because this image looks much older than 1965. I would say probably the 50s, 40s or 50s maybe, because it does say litho in USA, so it's not a repro. So I'm kind of undetermined about the age. Let me know in the comments what you think the age of this is, because this is definitely not 60s. So I did pay $4 for this, but that was a steal considering how much I've seen people try to ask for pinup calendars. It's not a Vargas, it's not an Esquire, it's not Getty. Is it Getty? No, Petty, sorry. Petty? Yeah, Petty calendar, sorry. It's definitely not one of those, but it'll do because it's still pinup. I love it. I don't know what the name of it is, but I absolutely think it's a cool picture. And for $4, I couldn't go wrong with it. So that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Head on over to Periscope and follow me under the stick figure picker. Just look for the YouTube icon. Head on over to Thrifty World, International League of Thrifters, and if you're a part of the Green Room, I will link all of that down below in the description box. And thank you all for watching.